Monster Chapter 7. Kenzo Tenma stands outside the hospital in the rain, chilled to the bone. Junker's terrified words echo in his head. He's coming. The monster. He's coming for me. Inside, Junkers remains under heavy sedation, watched over by the police. Tenma can't shake the feeling that time is running out. Meanwhile, Detective Lunge continues circling Tenma like a shark. But Lunge's precise, machine-like demeanor unnerves him. He stares blankly at the ceiling, mumbling to himself. Lunge seems capable of storing every word Tenma says for later analysis. At every opportunity, Lunge questions Tenma about his connection to the twins, to the murders, and now to Junkers. Tenma tries to keep his composure. At the hospital, Tenma checks on Junkers again. The man has calmed down a little. Tenma asks gently, "Who's coming, Junkers? Who's the monster?" Junkers glances at Tenma with haunted eyes. "To erase everyone who knows. I thought I'd be safe if I kept quiet, but he always finds you. He comes to clean up." Tenma leans closer. "Is it Johann Liebert, the boy I saved 9 years ago?" Junkers stiffens, his eyes wide with fear. He starts trembling uncontrollably. "He'll kill me. Don't say his name." Before Tenma can ask more, Junkers starts hyperventilating. Nurses rush in to stabilize him. Later, Tenma sits alone in a hospital break room, exhausted. He realizes that Johann is systematically killing anyone connected to his past. Tenma knows he can't stand by and watch. His eyes dart around as if expecting Johann to appear from the darkness. That night, Tenma sneaks into Junkers' room again. He finds Junkers awake, staring at the shadows. "Please," Tenma whispers, "let me help you escape. I'll protect you." Junkers hesitates. "He told me to go there." Finally, he nods. There's a construction site. Outside the city, Tenma's heart pounds. "Who told you?" Junkers shudders. "Him, the monster." Tenma realizes Johann has set a trap for Junkers, and possibly for him too. But Tenma can't abandon the man. He makes a decision. Under cover of night, Tenma helps Junkers out of the hospital, avoiding police patrols. They drive through the empty streets toward the construction site. Junkers clutches the seat, eyes wide. He'll be waiting. I know he'll be waiting. Tenma grips the wheel. "Don't worry. I'll protect you. I promise." As the city lights fade behind them, Tenma knows there's no turning back. Ahead lies a confrontation with the monster he once saved. Chapter 8 night shrouds the city in darkness as Dr. Kenzo Tenma drives deeper into the outskirts, with Adolf Junkers slumped beside him in the passenger seat. Junkers mutters under his breath, glancing over his shoulder as if expecting someone to appear out of the darkness. "It's a trap. I know it's a trap. He told me to come." Tenma tries to keep his voice steady. "Who told you, Junkers? Johann Liebert?" Junkers refuses to answer, eyes darting wildly. They finally arrive at the construction site, a skeletal framework of concrete and steel looming under pale moonlight. Machinery stands abandoned like silent giants, and the wind howls through exposed beams. The man trembles with every step. Junkers whispers. Tenma helps Junkers out of the car. "He said he'd forgive me if I came here." Tenma tightens his grip on Junkers' arm. "Stay close to me. We'll leave together." They creep into the shadows of the construction site. Suddenly, Junkers freezes. His eyes widen in terror. He's here. His presence sends a chill down Tenma's spine. Tenma follows his gaze and sees a tall figure standing calmly under a steel beam. A young man steps into the moonlight. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and an eerily gentle smile. Tenma's heart stops. It's Johann Liebert, no longer a child, but a young man. Calm, poised, Johann speaks softly, almost kindly. "Why are you doing this?" "Hello, Dr. Tenma. It's been a long time." Tenma struggles to find his voice. "Johann, why?" Johann ignores the question. He turns to Junkers instead, speaking as though to an old friend. I told you, Adolf, there's no need to be afraid. Everything will be peaceful once it's all over. Junkers trembles violently. No, stay away. Johann steps closer, still smiling. Do you remember the man you killed in Frankfurt, Adolf? He begged for his life, didn't he? Junkers stammers. I didn't want to. It was just a job. Johann's voice remains calm. Don't worry. Soon you won't remember anything at all. He raises a gun, pointing it at Junker's head. Tenma lunges forward. Stop, Johann. But Johann doesn't flinch. He looks at Tenma with soft eyes. Dr. Tenma, you once said all lives are equal. Did you mean it? Tenma breathes heavily. Yes, I did. But you're killing people. Johann tilts his head, as though genuinely curious. Then why are some lives so easy to erase? A single shot echoes across the steel beams. Junkers collapses to the ground, lifeless. Blood pools around his body. Tenma stands frozen, shock ripping through him. Johann lowers the gun and gazes at Tenma with an unreadable expression. Thank you for saving my life back then. And with that, Johann disappears into the shadows, as silently as he arrived. Tenma sinks to his knees beside Junker's body, overwhelmed by guilt and horror. He realizes the truth. The life he saved has become a monster who decides who deserves to live and who must die. Chapter 9, Doctor. Kenzo Tenma kneels beside Adolf Junker's lifeless body, his hands trembling. Rain begins falling through the gaps in the steel beams above. It taps against metal and puddles around Junker's blood. Tenma stares into the shadows where Johann vanished. Johann? Why? Suddenly, flashing lights cut through the rain. Police cars screech to a halt at the edge of the construction site. Officers pour out, weapons drawn. Detective Lunge emerges from the chaos, his coat flaring around him. His eyes lock onto Tenma. Dr. Tenma, step away from the body. Tenma raises his hands, stunned and speechless. Police search him, pat him down for weapons, and quickly take in the scene. A dead man, 10 men kneeling over the body, blood on his hands. Lunge speaks in his flat, mechanical voice. This is becoming a pattern, Dr. Tenma. Another person connected to the Liebert twins is dead, and you're at the scene. Tenma tries to explain. Johann was here. He shot Junkers. He's alive. Lunge's expression doesn't change. Johann Liebert is officially listed as deceased. Are you suggesting a dead boy committed murder? Tenma insists it's true. He describes Johann. Tall, blonde hair, blue eyes. Calm, polite, cold as ice. Tiny finger movements in the air. His habit of typing invisible keys as he memorizes everything Tenma says. But Lunge seems more interested in Tenma's words than in believing him. He makes Tenma arrested and taken to the police station. Hours later, Lunge interrogates him in a stark room under harsh lights. Why did you help Junkers escape the hospital, Dr. Tenma? Tenma pounds the table. Because I was trying to protect him from Johann. Lunge leans forward. Or were you trying to silence him before he could talk about you? Tenma recoils, stunned. What are you saying? I'm not a murderer. Lunge calmly recites details about Tenma's life, his career, the scandal over the mayor's death, his broken engagement, the murders at the hospital, and now Junker's death. Each fact sounds damning when laid out in Lunge's clinical tone. Tenma realizes Lunge is building a narrative, one where Tenma is the killer. Desperate, Tenma tries one last time. Johann Liebert is alive. He's the one killing people. I swear it. Lunge closes his notebook. We'll confirm your story. For now, you'll remain in custody. Tenma is left in a holding cell. Hours tick by in silence. Finally, the police release him due to lack of evidence tying him directly to Junker's murder. But Lunge leaves him with a cold warning. We're watching you, Dr. Tenma. Don't run. I have to put an end to this monster I saved. Tenma walks out of the police station into the pouring rain. He knows the truth. Johann is alive. He's killing anyone who knows his secrets. And if Tenma doesn't stop him, more innocent people will die. Tenma stands in the rain, soaked and alone, whispering to himself, I have to find him.